And we are getting word that that these accusers could soon testify in front of a grand jury in New York, and that one accuser is from.
Hold on to your seats because we have the juiciest gossip of the year. Diddy is in full meltdown mode after Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith dropped bombshell accusations that will blow your mind. Picture this: secret tunnels, wild parties, and disturbing revelations that are shaking Hollywood to its core. Justin and Justin are claiming that Diddy's lavish mansions hide a dark secret, and they're not holding back any details from shocking encounters to unsettling footage. These revelations are threatening to dismantle Diddy's entire empire. Tune in as we dive deep into the scandal that's got everyone talking. Dark and unsettling accusations have surfaced as a result of the recent raids on Diddy's residences. There has been a lot going on since November, when law enforcement searched his opulent homes in Los Angeles and Miami, allegedly in connection with trafficking investigations. Diddy has been the target of 8 civil lawsuits, 7 of which accuse him of sexual assault. Sources reveal that hidden cameras were found in almost every room, indicating an invasive and illegal level of surveillance. Insiders revealed that Combs had recordings of several celebrities, artists, and music labels. It appears that Diddy organized gatherings where illicit substances were freely consumed and friends, including alleged minors, were present. This sounds like a very toxic work environment. What are your thoughts on that? Toxic, but this is illegal. Executives and athletes engaging in illegal activity without their knowledge. The implications of these discoveries are staggering as details emerge. You can't put this behavior in your hands. Its battery. Lil Rod Jones filed court filings claiming that these parties were a part of a larger trafficking network, and that, in a startling development, minors were being coerced into commercial personal actions. Further similarities between Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein have been made after the raids discovered a network of hidden tunnels linking different areas of Diddy's Los Angeles estate. These tunnels are reminiscent of the infamous NCM Martin preschool scandal, in which underground passages were purportedly used for minor abuse. This is the conclusion of the Diddy tale as we know it. The Epstein-like arrangement has fanned conjecture about the degree of Diddy's involvement in illegal activities. Could it be that these tunnels were used to transport and hide juvenile victims away from prying eyes? Remarkably, the resurgence of previous interviews and anecdotes gives even more nuance to this intricate story. Usher, who grew up with Diddy, has disturbing memories of staying at Diddy's Puffy Taste camp. Despite the fact that Usher has never accused Diddy of doing anything illegal, the fact that he was reluctant to take his own kids to these camps says a lot about him. No, not really. It was interesting. You were 13 at the time. I went there to observe the way of life. Nobody anticipated that these seeming innocent camps would serve as a breeding ground for something far more sinister. However, I didn't say that. What I did say was that there were extremely odd things happening. It's impossible to avoid drawing comparisons between Diddy's purported actions and those of Jeffrey Epstein, as both men are charged with abusing their position of authority and connections to take advantage of weaker people. The startling parallels are that they both lived in opulent homes with sophisticated security systems, covered cameras, and rumored tunnels that helped them carry out their crimes. Legal experts believe that if the accusations are shown to be true, Diddy may suffer a destiny akin to Epstein's, with a possibility of life in prison. After all, if he was truly filming everyone at those parties, he had a lot of people there. Then Kessie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, has testified that he forced her into sexual encounters with men while he observed and recorded the encounters. I remember thinking, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside. These revelations have sparked a broader conversation about the seedy underbelly of Hollywood's elite parties. Diddy's legal troubles are made worse by these testimony. Diddy's Los Angeles neighbors have reported witnessing young women showing up at strange hours wearing bikinis and party attire, which seems to indicate an endless round of hedonistic get-togethers. These accounts paint a grim picture of a man who, under the guise of glamour and celebrity, is allegedly involved in some of the most heinous crimes imaginable. As we delve deeper into the timeline of events, it becomes clear that the exploitation and abuse have been going on for years, if not decades. The raids have revealed not only hidden cameras and secret tunnels, but also the systemic nature of the alleged crimes. One neighbor, who wished to remain anonymous, claimed to have seen buses carrying minors to Diddy's home late at night. It's hard to think back on the worst moments of your life, but sometimes you have to. The analogy to the MCM Martin preschool scandal emphasizes how serious the situation is. Diddy's parties, which once stood for the pinnacle of extravagance and exclusivity, are now tarnished with the stain of exploitation and abuse. While some at the time dismissed the allegations of minor abuse and the existence of underground tunnels used to carry out the mistreatment as sensationalist, there are too many parallels between Diddy's current situation and the McMartin preschool case from the 1980s to ignore. The existence of hidden tunnels in Diddy's home raises questions about their purpose and the extent of criminal activities they might have fostered. Well, this is plain absurd. After reading these revelations, both fans and onlookers are left to grapple with the unsettling reality that lies beneath Diddy's glamorous public persona. As the story unfolds, more and more troubling details emerge, painting a grim picture of Diddy's alleged misdeeds. Diddy's lawyers are adamantly disputing the allegations and accusing authorities of conducting a witch hunt. Nevertheless, the growing evidence and testimonies suggest that this scandal could be one of the most significant in recent memory, potentially leading to Diddy's reckoning and a broader scrutiny of Hollywood's hidden horrors. Formerly only minor characters in the vast story of Hollywood's elite circles, Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith, now that they're at the center of a scandal that has the potential to tear apart the entertainment industry as a whole. I need them to understand the risks because they will have a significant influence going forward. Very intriguingly, for example, fans have put together a tapestry of ominous, suspicious, and terrifying implications from a number of cryptic social media postings and old video recordings. Tokyo and Jaguar Right One can't help but wonder after Tony recently brought forward startling claims about Justin Bieber in an open video. They claimed that Bieber participated in lewd behavior at Diddy's infamous parties. Is Bieber's unwillingness to talk about his relationship with Diddy a sign of something more? After all, many people find it sinister that a 2009 video featuring an adolescent Bieber spending 48 hours with Diddy has surfaced. The adolescent Bieber was then promised access to Diddy 39's